You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin.
Being a man is often something that is defined very differently by different people. Culture, social standing, and personal experience wrap our ideals in a cocoon and skew our versions of what a man is supposed to be or could be.
You become a man when you become responsible for other people. And part of that is taking accountability. Yep. And so like I am very new to this being a man thing.
And while I can't speak for all men, I think I can give my piece on what being a Hispanic man means, at least to me. I think my culture is stuck in a place where one side leans towards the country my father is from and the country I was born in.
I think all of us have to recognize that being a man is first and foremost being a good human. And that means being responsible, being reliable, working hard, being kind, being respectful.
The assimilation process has poured its own ingredients into my pot, giving new flavor to what a man should be.
What does a man do, Walter?
Be a man is probably something every young man hears sometime in their lives from other men.
A man provides for his family.
Being a man means something different to every man, but in those differences we find similarities in ways we might not expect. Being a man, to me, is being honest, caring, reliable, and sympathetic. I'd compare being a man to being a tree in spring, helping the leaves grow off of your branches and providing support, nutrients to the ones you love while remaining a strong, true, and dependable force.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
I also think a man should be in touch with his feelings so that they don't control him, affecting those around him. A man is a source of comfort, an imperturbable force that is steady and concise in his own mind.
So many people have asked me, do you ever get mad? And of course I answer, well, yes, everyone gets mad sometimes. The important thing is what we do with the mad that we feel in life.
I wanted to include different perspectives from other men in my life whose input I value.
What does it mean to be a man? Well,
I feel like there's a lot of different ways of being a man.
To be a man is to live with conviction.
Growing up, I mean, I always had a different definition for that statement.
It's pretty easy. Might have a hard time trying to understand. Maybe they didn't have a male role model. Maybe they got trapped in this red pill ideology.
My older brothers, they always taught me to be a man, like not always like crying for like silly shit, you know, growing up. My dad, like thinking about it, is like he taught me more of like how to like fucking take care of myself, you know, how to be somebody in this world.
Every decision that you make, you have to be able to stand on it. You have to be able to back it up. Because as a man, that is what everyone is looking for, looking to you.
I feel as though what it means to be a man is now, in a sense, showing your value outside of monetary value, like how you look at responsibility, how you handle yourself in certain situations like that, you getting better than you were the previous day.
To be true with yourself and provide.
Or maybe I'm just lucky to have had a good role model. To be a man is someone who's willing to sacrifice for their family or even their loved ones. And I know, just because you make a sacrifice or put your loved ones first doesn't automatically make you a man.
Like when I hear like be a man, there's like is like several things you could think of. Like being a man is making sure like I don't want to say you're financially stable, because let's be real, like at the age of 18, like you're really on your own. It's like after high school, you gotta like teach yourself things that high school did not teach you about.
To be a man is to be a leader, is to be someone that people can rely on and people can lean on in times of struggles, in times of pain, and in the good times as well.
And being the best person you can be, and being honest.
Are you looking to grow like in other ways outside of financials and things like that? Are you looking to, I'd say, start a family of your own in a sense? Are you a family man? Are you someone who just chase like materialistic things and have a better understanding of yourself as well?
To be a man, you have to know when you're wrong. You have to know when you're right. and stand up for it.
And to be a man is to be a provider, to be able to take care of those you love, the things you love.
I feel as though being a man, what it means to be a man would be someone who is like very family oriented, goal oriented, someone who could hold down the fort in bad times and good times.
To be able to respect yourself and others, to have boundaries, to keep pushing forward because people depend on you. At least that's what being a man is to me.
And also lead from the front, someone who could take criticism and give it as well, as long as it's truthful.
Parents probably give you lessons here and there, but being a man like on your own at 18, if you're on your own or not, is like, gotta make sure you do take care of yourself. You gotta make sure you're mentally okay and checked out up there, because sometimes people, I don't know, they grow up different.
And that's really it.
That's about it.
I thought it was important to ask these men in my life because we were all boys at one point, looking towards the future of versions of manhood, learning, failing, prospering through the anger and sadness or tears we might have hidden from the world. It can be a lonely space being a man. My friends work in different paced jobs, some more dangerous than others, some more strenuous physically and others more strenuous mentally. One thing we all have in common is the toll it takes on our mental health. Oftentimes, some men don't make it through, and I think it's very important to bring this up as well. Men's mental health seems to be a very taboo topic because most men refuse to engage in those conversations. According to the CDC and other various health organizations, in the year 2025, men continue to die by suicide at significantly higher rates than women. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for men aged 25 to 34. Being a man is also having to pay a toll you might not feel ready to pay. Sometimes that toll takes more from men than they have to give, and it crushes them, bleeds them out into darkness and regret. I grew up around men who got so caught up in being a man or what they thought a man was that they didn't talk about their grievances, causing them continuous pain that they couldn't escape from. Substance abuse took over and also helped them continue on doing their duties as a man while shielding their pain with alcohol and drugs. Us as men look to our fathers and father figures to teach us what a man is, and sometimes we don't get a good version of that. We get what we are given, and that's not always a positive force in young men's lives. I learned from these men what I don't want to be as a man, and in a way being let down by these men in my life helped me become a better man. I'd like to say a very important part of being a man is your responsibility to your son and the younger men in your life. Teaching and bestowing wisdom to help them become good men is equally as important. Paving the way for men is a part of our duty. Changing and ridding the world of toxic masculine traits. Showing young men it's okay to approach other men with softness and kindness. A different kind of softness than one would compare to say that of the love you show for a daughter or sister or a mother. We as men shouldn't be afraid to tell the men in our life that we love them. Tell your boys you care about them. Fathers shouldn't let their sons grow up not hearing I love you. We must show them it's okay to show love and to be sad. Man is what we think it is, but I think a lot of men would agree with me when I say there's nothing wrong with being boys, and the camaraderie that comes from being a part of a group of boys and men growing up is immeasurably cherishable. Being a man can be good and bad, but it's up to us and through our experiences to decipher truly what it means to be a man.